Successive differentiation. By the word itself, we can understand what kind of differentiation is this. Successive means what? Following one another. Some kind of continuation. Isn't it? So, the process of differentiating the same function again and again is called successive differentiation. So, first the derivative of y. What is the derivative of y with respect to x? It is dy by dx, isn't it? Derivative of y with respect to x is dy by dx. That is called the first order derivative. Okay, we write dy by dx as y1 or f dash of x. Dash means the first order derivative. So, if dy by dx is the first order derivative, then what is the second order derivative? Yes, that is d square y by dx square. If we differentiate this dy by dx again, that is the second order derivative. That is d square y by dx square. If we find the derivative of y1 again, you will get y2. So, if the first order derivative is f dash of x, the second order derivative is f double dash of x. Okay, so if f dash of x is differentiable, then we can find its second order derivative also. So, the derivative of f dash of x is called the second order derivative. So, we can move on like this, and further we can find d per n y and dx per n, that is the nth order derivative. Till now the function is differentiable. Constant vandaduna we cannot differentiate. Okay, so till then we can differentiate the function. So, nth order derivative is d per n y divided by dx per n or yn or f per n of x. These are all the nth order derivatives of the function f of x. And we write d square y by dx square as d by dx of dy by dx. Okay, d square y by dx square as d by dx of dy by dx. That means we are differentiating dy by dx again with respect to x. First problem, find y2 for the following function. Y is equal to e power 3x plus 2. First, we have to find y1, successive division. So, y1 means we have to differentiate this one, isn't it? dy by dx. That is d by dx of e power 3x plus 2. We have to differentiate this. What is the differentiation of e power x? E power x is e power 3x plus 2. It is e power x. Now, e power 3x plus 2, differentiation of e power 3x plus 2 is e power 3x plus 2. Into, we have to differentiate this power. So, 3x plus 2. What is the differentiation of 3x plus 2? While differentiating 3x, we get 3. While differentiating 2, it will be 0. It's a constant. So, 3x differentiate பண்ணும்போது you will get 3. But while differentiating a constant number, you will get 0. So, that is equal to 3 into e power 3x plus 2. That is the differentiation. y2 is equal to, again we have to differentiate this to get y2. That is d by dx of y1. Okay, to get y2 you have to differentiate y1 again. So d by dx of 3 into e power 3x plus 2. 3 is a constant. So 3 into e power 3x plus 2. While differentiating e power, we can take 3 outside. Okay, as it is a multiplication, we can take 3 outside. While differentiating e power 3x plus 2, we get again e power 3x plus 2. And again we need to differentiate this 3x plus 2. So, while differentiating 3x, I get 3. 2, while differentiating, it will become 0. So 3 into 3 it is 9. So 9 into e power 3x plus 2. That is our y2. Second one, y is equal to log x plus a power x. We need to find y2. So to find y1, we have to differentiate y1, y. So what is our y? D by dx of log x plus a power x. So first we need to differentiate this and then we have to differentiate a power x. What's the differentiation of log x? Log x is 1 by x. Plus we need to differentiate a power x. So differentiation of a power x, it is a general form. So d by dx of a power x is equal to a power x log a. It is a general form. Okay, so while differentiating a power x, we get a power x log a. It is not x power a, it is a power x. Okay, so a power x into log a. Now we need to find y2. y2 is equal to d by dx of this term 1 by x plus a power x log a. Okay, the differentiation. So d by dx of 1 by x plus d by dx of a power x log x. What is the differentiation of 1 by x? Differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. What is the differentiation of a power x into log a? Okay, so plus we have to differentiate this in UV method. But log a is here, two functions are there, but log a is a constant. So I take log a as common. So log a into, we need to differentiate a power x. What is the differentiation of a power x? Differentiation of a power x is equal to a power x log a. So while differentiating a power x, we get a power x log a. Okay, so that is equal to minus 1 by x square plus a power x into log a the whole square. So that is a power x log a the whole square minus 1 divided by x square is our y2. Third subdivision, x is equal to a cos theta and y is equal to a sin theta. We need to find y1. What is our y1? dy by dx. Here this function x is with respect to theta and y is also a function of theta. So we can differentiate them as dx by d theta. Here we are using the parametric differentiation of parametric functions. The previous topic, the previous exercise, we have learnt about this. So dx by d theta, that is a into, what is the differentiation of cos theta? It is minus sin theta. Similarly, dy by d theta we need to find. Okay, so dy by d theta is a into, what is this differentiation of sin theta? It is cos theta. Okay, so to find dy by dx, we need to find dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta with respect to theta. What is dy by d theta? It is a cos theta. What is dx by d theta? It is minus a sin theta. So a and a will get cancelled. This is equal to minus cos by sinus cot theta. Okay. So y1 is minus cot theta. We need to find y2. What is y2? d square y by dx square. Isn't it? Or d by dx of dy by dx. அதுதான் இல்லையா, dy by d square y by dx square is d by dx of dy by dx. y1 the dy by dx. Okay, what is our dy by dx? That is minus cot theta. So d by dx of minus cot theta. Here it is a function with theta, but we have to differentiate this with respect to x. So I alter this function as, listen it carefully, we are altering this function as d by d theta of minus cot theta into d theta by dx. I have d by dx of minus cot theta. Here also I have d by dx. But here theta is there, so I can differentiate it with respect to theta only, not with x. So d by d theta of minus cot theta. So in go d theta, here also we have a d theta. Here we are differentiating this with respect to theta, and again we are differentiating that with respect to x. So first we are differentiating it with theta, again we are differentiating the theta with respect to x. So there is no change in the function, but we are altering that. Okay, so d by d theta into minus cot theta. What is the differentiation of cot theta? Minus of, differentiation of cot theta is minus cosecant square theta. Okay, differentiation of cot theta is minus cosecant square theta. Already we have a minus there. Into d theta by dx. D theta by dx enadhu? It is the reciprocal of dx by d theta. Dx by d theta is a into minus sin theta. So d theta by dx means its reciprocal. That is 1 divided by minus a sin theta. Okay, here minus into minus it is plus. So that is equal to, but here we have a minus. So minus cosecant square theta divided by a sin theta. Second problem, if y is equal to 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x, then show that y2 minus 49y is equal to 0. So first it's given that y is equal to 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x. We need to find, to prove this, we need to find y2. So what is our y1? y1 is equal to 500 with the differentiation of y, isn't it? That is d by dx of the given expression 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x. So while differentiating this, 500 into e power 7x, differentiation of e power x is e power x. So e power 7x into 7 plus 600 into e power minus 7x, the same expression, e power minus 7x into minus 7. So 7 into 500 e power 7x plus, minus, we took 7 alone as common, so minus 600 e power minus 7x. Okay, I took 7 as common from this two expression. Now we need to find y2. What is y2? That is differentiation of y1. So 7 into d by dx of our y1. What is our y1? 500 e power 7x minus 600 e power minus 7x. Okay, so 7 into differentiation of this. So 500 into e power 7x. E power 7x again, that's the differentiation. So e power 7x into 7. Similarly, minus 600 into e power minus 7x into minus 7. Okay, so we can take 7, again 7 as common. So 7 into 7, 500 e power 7x, minus into minus it is plus 600 e power minus 7x. 7 7s are 49. So 49 into, what is this? It is our y. 500 e power 7x plus 600 e power minus 7x the y. So 49 into y. What is this? y2. So that implies y2 minus 49y is equal to 0. I moved this to my left. So y2 minus 49y is equal to 0. That's what we need to. If y is equal to x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m, then show that 1 plus x square y2 plus x y1 minus m square y is equal to 0. So it's given that y is equal to x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m. We need to find y1 because we need y1 and y2 to prove this. So first let's find y1. What is y1? X power m. X power m. While differentiating this expression, okay, x power a order differentiation or x power n order differentiation n x power n minus 1, isn't it? So similarly, m into x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m minus 1 is the differentiation for this expression. Now, generala paniyachi. We need to differentiate this also. Okay, so that is x plus square root of 1 plus x square order differentiation. While differentiating x, we get 1. While differentiating square root, okay, root x. What is the differentiation of root x? That is, here plus we have. So 1 plus 1 divided by 2 root x, isn't it? Differentiation of root x is 1 divided by 2 root x. So 1 divided by square root of 1 plus x square. Inga differentiation x, இதை x னு consider பண்ணோனா 1 divided by square root of 2 into 1 plus x square. Now again we need to differentiate because in this we don't have x alone. We are having an expression 1 plus x square. So we need to differentiate this. While differentiating 1 you get 0. While differentiating x square you get 2x. Can you understand? First x power m order differentiation m into x power m minus 1. That part is over. Now we need to differentiate this center function. So differentiation of this function is 1 plus x order differentiation 1. So 1 plus square root of x order differentiation. This is a function consider panona whole edutona square root of some function. So square root of some x means that is 1 divided by 2 root x. So 1 divided by 2 into root of 1 plus x square. Idhula irukradhu அப்படியே எழுதியாச்சு. Now அதுக்குள்ள இன்னொரு function இருக்கு. So we need to differentiate that also. So differentiation of இங்க 1 differentiate பண்ணும்போது we'll get 0. So we can ignore it. X square order differentiation is 2x. Now we can simplify, cancel 2 and 2. So this is equal to m into x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m minus 1 into 1 plus x divided by root of 1 plus x square. Okay. So m into x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m minus 1. Here we can take it as LCM, that is 1 plus x square as LCM. In the numerator we have square root of 1 plus x square plus x. Okay. So we can combine these two. That is m into, here we have x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m minus 1. Here we have x plus square root of 1 plus x square. இதுக்கு power 1. So while combining these two terms, I get x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m. இங்க ஒரு 1 இருக்குது. So இந்த minus 1 போயிடும். Power m divided by square root of 1 plus x square. Okay. So x plus square root of 1 plus x square the whole power m is our y. So I write this as my divided by square root of 1 plus x square. Okay, this is y. So I write it as m into y divided by square root of 1 plus x square. Now it is our y1. So I find y1 square. y1 square is m square y square divided by 1 plus x square. Isn't it? y1 square பண்ணும்போது m square y square. Here in the denominator square root போயிடும். It is 1 plus x, the x square. So that implies y1 square into 1 plus x square is equal to m square y square. Now we'll differentiate this with respect to x. இந்த இதை அப்படியே differentiate பண்ணிடுறோம். Okay. So u, v, two functions we have here. Okay, u and v. So we need to differentiate this expression now. So to differentiate y1 square, what do you get? 2y1 y2 into this function 1 plus x square as it is. Now plus here the v அப்படியே வச்சுட்டு u மட்டும் என்ன பண்ணியாச்சு differentiate பண்ணியாச்சு. Now we need to keep this u as it is and differentiate this 1 plus x square. While differentiating this we get 2x is equal to m square is a constant, so m square into 2y. But differentiation of y is y1, so 2y y1. So divide both the sides by 2y1, we get y2 into 1 plus x square plus, while dividing this by 2y1, I have x into y1 or y1 into x. That is equal to, here also we'll divide it by 2y1 and I get m square y. So 1 plus x square into y2 plus x y1. While bringing this term to this side, it will become minus m square y is equal to 0. That's what we have to prove. 6-1. If y is equal to sine log x, then show that x square y2 plus x y1 plus y is equal to 0. So given y is equal to sine of log x, what is y1? Sine of log x. That is sine x. What's the differentiation of sine x? It is cos x. So cos of log x. Okay. Now what is the differentiation of this log x? That is 1 by x. That is the differentiation. Okay. So y1 is equal to cos log x into 1 by x. We need x y1 in this. So that implies we can cross multiply x there. So x into y1 is equal to cos of log x. Okay. We need to find x square y2 also. We have y and x y1 now. We need to find x square y2. Okay. So now we have x y1 is equal to cos log x. I am differentiating that with respect to x. Okay. So x y1 differentiate பண்ணனும். What it is? uv functions. So x into, while differentiating y1 you get y2 plus I keep y1 as it is and differentiating x now. So I get 1. y1 differentiate பண்ணும்போது you will get y2. Okay. That is equal to, here we have to differentiate the right hand side also. Cos of log x. What is the differentiation of cos x? Minus sin x. So minus sin log x into differentiation of log x is 1 by x. Okay, chain rule. So here I have x y2 plus y1 is equal to minus sin log x divided by x. Now we can cross multiply x. So while multiplying this, x square y2 plus I have x y1. Cross multiply பண்ணும்போது we need to multiply x with these two terms. So x square y2 plus x y1 is equal to minus sin log x. But what is sin log x? Sin log x is our y. So that is equal to minus y. Now we can transfer this term to this side. So that implies x square y2 plus x y1 minus y will become plus y is equal to 0. That's what we have to prove.